you ready?
Man, that is going to be a slobber knocker of a game right there.
In all my time, I don't remember somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, if I use a word, jetapult, it's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Right.
Good try. No soup for you.
Trey, go get you some wax beans and
Some back soup for the deli, I know.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and
Hey,
have
Trey,
a good day, man.
thanks for
First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call. A spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
A spidget.
Talk shit.
I didn't know you could sing, man. Christmas Carol right here. Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. That's beautiful, man. Oh, Lord. I didn't know you had that range, man. Man, you need to be on The Voice. My gracious. Man. Okay. Hey. That's enough. That's enough. I gotta cut you off. I gotta cut you off. That's it. That's enough. Cut it off, man. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Good. You get your breath. Get your breath.
That was good.
Yeah. When you singing that in the cantata?
Yeah, I'm going to sing it.
What?
That was good.
That was, whew.
You didn't like that, huh?
I didn't know you had that range, man.
Oh, I had it, buddy.
I didn't know you had that range. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. If you want to hire Wally to come sing "Oh Holy Night" at your Christmas festival, give us an email or something. Hey. Woo. Wow.
And my dad's back there just shaking his head.
Wow. Hey, I hope you saw the Fred Funk golf swing as we opened the show. We had our annual golf outing this morning at the country club. Me and Wally and our buddies every Christmas Eve play golf. Of course, my team skunked Wally's team.
Well, y'all cheated, man.
How?
Every time I turn
On the
around.
first hole, you put your ball wherever you want to on the tee box.
No, I didn't.
Don't worry about what the tee markers are.
One time, Gregory teed up with a Titleist, and then when I reached down to get his ball on the green,
Yeah.
it was a Slazenger. So what?
It's a scramble. You can change balls.
Oh, no, you can't. But that was a lot of fun.
No, we had a lot of fun. We missed Dubose and Steve Stokes and Trey Richardson and Daniel Porter and Greg Brannon. They couldn't make. We didn't have a full field this year. We want to thank Tony Mitchell at Detroit Country Club for allowing us to use the golf course. Of course, we paid, and letting us play a sixth one. But it's always fun every year.
Hey, Marcus Fairmore, right when he comes in,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
eating. Marcus said, "I should have got my helmet."
I should-
Tony had put on the
A
dadgum
sign,
window
yeah.
a sign that said "Warning: Hennigan and Lowry and Armstrong golf
helmets available in the golf shop."
Unbelievable, man.
Well, I need to know. I need to know about the inflatable that somebody put in your yard. Did you get it moved?
It got moved, but I don't know where it went. But I did see it at Dr. Hicks' house.
You don't know where it went, but you saw it at Hicks.
And then I asked Dr. Hicks where it went, and he said that he thought it went to the Tiffany Mizell's house.
So where's
So
it at
it
right
went
now?
over to
Back in
the
the day-
historical district
I
control.
got you. Back in the day, I remember people used to put all the flamingos out in people's yards.
Oh, yeah, I
Now
remember
it's
that.
a Christmas decoration.
Christmas decoration.
A big old nasty inflatable. What is it?
I don't know. It's some gag you're supposed to do, but Dr. Hicks was telling me, said, man, I should have kept that thing. They're like $150. So, but anyway,
Oh, man,
that was pretty neat.
I want to welcome all the families coming in for Christmas to Troy to see their significant others and their families and all. I know Leslie and Lanny Dunham from Colorado just landed several hours ago, and they're here with Connor and Grant and Micah and Ethan. They're watching the show right here in Troy. And, of course, Daniel and Stephanie with little Colton. And that's the whole Porter clan. They're all watching here tonight. And, of course, Sherry, Teresa, my sisters, with my nieces and nephews will be here tomorrow. So everybody's coming to Troy, man.
Everybody's
homecoming.
Homecoming. There
Merry
you go,
Christmas.
man.
I want to say Merry Christmas. And I wasn't able to get everybody a Christmas card, so I brought it tonight. This is my lovely family. Merry Christmas from the Armstrong clan to all of y'all. This is my beautiful wife and my two beautiful daughters. And Merry Christmas to everybody. And if you didn't get one, I'm sorry. But I'll talk to Michelle and see if I can't get you on the list. But anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody. And you got any Christmas traditions?
Oh yeah, man. We go on Christmas Eve night. We go to Mom and Dad's and all our family, my immediate family.
Mr. Mac feed all y'all?
Oh, they do. Good gracious. Actually, a lot of times Tyler, who's on our show, his dad Phil, he always fries a turkey. We do that. We play.
Now I'm gonna tell you what, a fried turkey is better than a baked turkey. Point blank.
Point blank. But hey, well, I'll get that in a minute about turkeys from heaven. But yeah, we do the Dirty Santa, and we have a good time. But but I want to give a shout out to my sister-in-law, Jerry Lowry. I know they're watching. We love you and
praying for you.
Praying for you. God bless you. And she may not be able to get to come tomorrow night with Carmi, but that's going to be kind of tough.
Yeah,
but
I can understand that.
But they'll be there in spirit. So we love you guys, and y'all stay strong. And then we wake up Saturday, Christmas morning, Santa comes.
Yep.
So I'm all pumped up. I hope Santa's
and our kids will exchange gifts tomorrow.
Yeah, we do the thing. What
Don't
you
worry,
got
man.
me,
I got you a 99-cent screwdriver.
Where's my gift, man?
I ain't got it to you. I'm giving it to you tomorrow.
That's good, man. Yeah, that's something. That's another thing. A family Christmas tradition. We've been doing that since Noah and Sydney were like in diapers, and it's just a fun thing we do. But that's what we got. But before we get on, I wanted to say a big shout out to Kelly Sanders and Charles Rawls. I told Charles and them that part of the sports chat with Neal and Wally.
Unbelievable ministry.
Oh my goodness, we did 500 turkeys, a little over 500. And James Sparrow, he got Tommy Friday's grill, and he brought it. But when we got there, Neal, they had all these grills like train engines, man, humongous. So James had his little video grill, and they called it a midget grill, and they were laughing at it. But let me tell you something, buddy.
That thing cooks some turkey.
Let me tell you, by the end, they called it the microwave grill because those big ones that couldn't cook it, they started putting them on, baby.
It got hotter.
And I put on Facebook, a little engine that couldn't.
I saw that.
He was good. But anyway, great thing, Kelly and Charles, y'all do an excellent job.
That was something special for the community, and what a ministry for our community here in Troy, Alabama. There's so many needy out there as we're able to enjoy a bountiful Christmas with family and friends and food and gifts, and some people just not that fortunate.
Yeah, I
to be able
know.
to do that. Don't want everybody to remember to submit your deer racks on the best rack contest. We're giving away a tailgate grill at the end of the deer season to the best deer. Right now, Jonathan Armstrong, Baldwin County, is leading the way.
He is. He's popping up. There was another guy that he hadn't entered, but John's going to be so sore when this guy enters it, buddy. I think his last name's Jordan from Goshen, and that mug was a monster. It might be a state record there.
Wow.
It's huge.
He killed in Pike County?
Yeah, close to where I hunt at.
Really? You reckon that was the one you saw on your game camera?
I've never
I told you your neighbor was going to get that
one. Well, I've never seen that one on my game camera, but that mug was nasty.
Want to give an update on the Preston Steakhouse Bowl Pig Contest. Before we do that, I'm going to run through our sponsors real quick. The Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, Alabama. Turner Mowing, Mr. Blake Turner, give him a call, 465-0600. The Alabama Real Estate Connection with Toby and Dina Adams. Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. The Crease Agency Insurance. Pig Cafe with Yanni. Deep South Parrot, what I got on my Wally Folk Art. This is Pete Van Horn special.
Van Horn.
He prints all Wally Folk Art shirts. Deep South Apparel, Severe Ralph, Baker, Hastings, and Reeves, attorneys at law, Crows of Brundage, All-Star Collision, Jones Medical Health Actions, the UPS Store, Hooks Barbecue, Pike County Ford, Southern Roots, now open on Friday and Saturday nights, Charles Henderson Athletic Foundation, Preston's, and the Troy Eye Center.
Is this the voice?
The voice.
Hey.
Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Neal and Wally.
You're on.
Yeah, well, I thought this was the voice calling in.
We thought this was the.
I was calling to say Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you. This is Leslie Dunham. This is my wife's sister from Colorado.
Hey, Leslie, what's up?
What's up, Wally? I loved your song.
Did you like it?
We thought the voice might be calling in to see.
I didn't know you sang.
Yeah.
I sing.
Yeah.
Hey, when can I come to Colorado and ski again? You know, I ski those black slopes, you know.
Yeah, you did. You did. I would love for you to come back out and ski.
He was scared to even look at the people doing the black slope. You're the first person ever to take your skis off and walk down the slope.
Well, heck yeah, y'all tricked me and got me up the double black diamond.
Unbelievable. Yeah, whatever. Y'all saving me a plate. I'm about to starve.
Yeah, y'all come over and get some food. We're coming right now.
Hey, get the bowl games keyed up on the TV. Tell Lanny, get ready. We're coming over. We got a big Christmas plan.
Okay, well, I feel like a celebrity. I'm so glad I made the show.
Good job. We'll see you in a little while.
Hey, we love when Colorado calls us.
Wally, I hope we get to see you, too, while we're here.
Yeah, when are you going back home?
Oh,
Not till Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll come see you. I'll come see you.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all have a good rest of your shift.
Talk to you,
All right,
Leslie.
thanks,
Later. Leslie Porter Dunham calling in from, she's in Troy, but she lives in Colorado. She's here visiting. Want to go over the Preston Steakhouse Bowl Pick Contest. We had almost 60 players.
Why ain't I on this top 20 list?
Because the computer just took a shot of the top 20 and you're like number 49.
I don't understand that.
I do. You in last place. Even David Doty, our producer, is ahead of you.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Jason Hodges and Terry Miles are undefeated. There's been 13 football games, and they've picked 13 correctly.
Jason Hodges, I heard they went in and broke in the computer and put in the games of the winner.
You can't, man. You can't do it. Can't do it.
Heard.
Bruce Horn, Chase Kelly, Meredith McClendon, and Michael O'Hara is in. There's a four-way tie for second place with 12 winnings, and there's 9 folks tied for third.
Hey,
I'm not gonna go
who
over
is this?
those.
Bend over and I'll show you.
That's a nickname for their bowl pick sheet.
What?
I think that's Steve Stokes from Tallahassee.
Steve Stokes from Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But Bama sucks even though they'll win. That's our producer, David Doty's way down there tied for 21st. But he's got you beat down there.
Oh, I know. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
All right, college football. Hey, how about them Troy Trojans? They go down to Mobile and win the Dollar General Bowl going away, man.
Hey, now Bulldog Johnny told me, said you didn't pick them.
I didn't on the bowl sheet.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Well, Vegas don't miss many. Of course, they missed the Houston game.
Oh, yeah. Somebody got fired over that one. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
70-14. And, boy, Houston was not ready for that option.
Good gracious.
I tell you, before we get into this college football, let's take our first break of the night. We'll be right back.
Wally, what are you doing with these Christmas lights, man?
Oh, man, I'm putting up these lights, man, and one of them's done gone out, man.
Hey, man, one goes out, they all go out.
Oh,
I'm talking about, man. Hey, you need to call 267-7100. Quick Fix Delivery. They'll run and get you a new replacement bulb for $5 delivery cost.
Hey, I'm hungry, too. Can they help me out there?
Call Preston's. They'll even deliver Preston's for $5 delivery fee. Preston's food.
It's pretty good.
Hey, the twinkly ones are not twinkling.
I mean, what are you doing with my lights?
Oh, I'm in the wrong house.
This ain't even your house.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Hey, Neal, what's going on, brother?
What are you doing with that wood?
Oh, man, my neighbor's out of town, so I'm going to fire me up a barbecue pit right here.
Wait. I don't think this is a barbecue pit.
Yeah, it is a barbecue pit. I'm hungry, man, so I'm going to make some barbecue.
Haven't I told you, call Hooks Barbecue, 808-8008 for all your barbecue needs. Go through the drive-thru, get you some ribs, get you some barbecue. What are you doing at James Sparrow's house? This is not a barbecue.
I think it's a barbecue grill.
That is not a barbecue grill. All your catering needs when your family comes home, 808-8008, Hooks Barbecue. They'll handle all your barbecue needs.
Wally, what you working on there? Oh, man, I'm working on this yard bird right here. Man, Neal, this paint is going to the loo, brother.
Man, you know where you can get some good chicken like that fried up on the bone?
I don't know, man, but I'm getting hungry.
The Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, Alabama. Give them a call, 484-3200. Why, they got quail, catfish, hamburger steak, shrimp, seafood, and free cheese biscuits with your dinner. They're open Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, and lunch after church. Wally, this thing looks pretty good. Are you through with this? I didn't mean to mess it up. I'm sorry.
Man, what in the world? You just ain't T-bone me right here. What the heck? Playing with food?
Wally, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally?
Man, this girl right here playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision, 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents, 808-8822.
You can't,
Can't sleep at night.
The Coneheads.
Coneheads?
Yeah.
No,
You remember the Coneheads? He was up there golfing.
This was a one-hit wonder now. I do remember the Coneheads.
I just thought Coneheads sung.
No, Soft Cell. Yeah. I'm lip syncing a little bit like you.
I wasn't lip syncing, man. That was a real
Oh, yeah,
deal.
that's right.
That's the real deal.
Troy goes down to Mobile, wins the Dollar General Bowl 42-32 over favorite Buffalo. The MAC, that Mid-Atlantic, they just have not showed up for their bowls. I'm telling you. I think the Sun Belt has proven they're much better than the MAC, at least in these bowls anyway.
Yep.
Neal Brown continues to be one of the hottest names out there, big-time coaching job. Looks like maybe we're going to keep him one more year, though.
Yep, one more year.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I got some Troy stats, Wally. Let's see. Troy had 21 first downs in the game. Total offense, 433 yards. Time of possession in the third quarter, which is a 15-minute quarter. Troy's time of possession was 15 minutes.
Good gracious.
Guess how many offensive snaps Buffalo had in the third quarter?
One or two?
Zero.
Unbelievable.
No time of possession. Troy held the ball the entire third quarter, and that was the changing point of the game. B.J. Smith rushed the ball 20 times for 95 yards and a touchdown. As a team, the Trojans rushed it 31 times for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sawyer Smith was 31 of 44 for 320 yards and 4 passing touchdowns. Folks, this is second string guy in a bowl game. Let me say that again. 31 of 44, 320 yards and 4 passing touchdowns. Damian Willis had 13 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sidney Davis had 4 catches. DeAndre Douglas had 4 catches. Marcus Jones, the Enterprise outstanding player, had 4 catches. Trey Eford had 3 catches. Jabbar Fry had a catch. Luke Whittemore had a catch, and the running back, B.J. Smith, had a catch. We had 31 catches for 320 yards and 4 touchdowns. Troy showed out in the bowl. Neal Brown outcoached the Buffalo coach. We had onside kicks.
Yeah.
We had it. Neal Brown showed out. I'm proud of the Trojans.
How many non-pass interference calls?
And that ain't on the
stat.
That ain't on the stat sheet.
Because they pass interference Troy all night.
I thought so too, but hey, recruiting. Troy had one of the best signing classes in school history this year. 4 stars and 3 stars coming in. Troy will only get stronger. Only one graduating offensive lineman this year. We got all the linemen coming back. 2 very experienced quarterbacks coming back. One coming back off ACL. And Sawyer Smith, you saw what he did in the bowl game. Starting running back coming back, and others. Troy will be better next year. Neal Brown's returning. I'm already excited about next year.
Yeah.
I'm already excited about next year. Recruiting in general. Early signing period. Wally, we sat here last week.
Sure did.
And said that the early signing period was going to turn into the big show. Mm-hmm. And that all the big-time schools were going to make their big-time commits do it in the early signing period and not wait till February, and we were spot on. We were spot on right there. Alabama, of course, ranked number 1. Saban adjusted last year. Alabama was not ranked number 1. They had to Saban wanted to adjust to that new early signing period. And SEC teams took the top 4 spots in the nation. Not in the conference, in the nation. Alabama was 1, Georgia was 2, A&M was 3, and LSU was 4. In the nation, not in the conference, in the nation. That was the rankings for the recruiting. Rounding out the top 10, Clemson, Oregon, Oklahoma, Michigan, Texas, Penn State, and Auburn came in at number 11. We want to, Wally, if you'll run over these coaching changes real quick.
Yeah, Mike Loxley, of course, he leaves Alabama to take the head coach at Maryland. Paul Johnson, again, retired at Georgia Tech, and they still have not filled that position yet, I don't think. Scott Satterfield from Appalachian State takes on the Louisville. I mean, he's going to take on Louisville's head coach. Ryan Day steps right in Ohio State as head coach. Yep. It's going to be odd. He is has a good offensive mind. He was the offensive coordinator at Philly under Chip Kelly.
Yep.
Matt Wells goes to Texas Tech from Utah State.
Yep.
And I was going to ask Tyler when he gets up here how that's going to affect that division on that side of the Big 12. Matt Brown goes to North Carolina for the second time.
Yep.
Covered that. And, again, Neal Brown, we dodged him going to Kansas State, in which they hired Chris Kleinman from North Dakota.
Yep. Instead of Neal Brown.
Oh, yeah. And, again, we have a very special guest here tonight, which is Tyler Mitchell, and he played under the legendary Bill Snyder.
That's right.
So, Neal, what we're going to do, we're going to take our next commercial break, and then we're going to bring Mr. Tyler Mitchell on. So, don't leave. You're going to
stay with us.
Tyler Mitchell in just a second.
Hey, Neal! Man, you all right? What have you done now?
Man, I fell off the roof, man.
What are you stapling lights up there?
Yeah, man, I'm hurt bad this time.
You back?
Yeah, I might need a cane, man.
Oh my God, a scooter too?
Yeah, they got scooters at Jason Jones' place.
And call Jason Jones, the official oxygen of all Troy. Jason Jones at Jones Medical. Go see them, give them a call. They will hook you up with all injuries, everything. Wally, you fell off this ladder?
Yeah, I did.
Jason Jones, Jones Medical.
Hey, Neal, man, look at this feral cat I found outside. This thing's wild, man. Look at this.
That don't look like a wild feral cat to me. It's got a bow around its neck.
No, it's wild.
And you're going to take that thing out to Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort and get that thing checked out, man. They can put a microchip in there and everything and see if it's a real feral cat or a wild cat.
Oh, you think it's wild, though? It looks wild.
770-1838, Dr. Steve Barron. Go get that cat checked out. That was some good banana pudding right there. Southern roots, man. That's some good food. Wally, what are you doing out there, man?
I just ran 10 miles. Come get some of this banana pudding. Did you leave me some?
It's the best banana pudding we've ever had, man. Hey, Southern Roots, they're open Sunday through Friday for lunch. It'll be the best banana pudding you've ever had. Man, I'm glad you made it. How far did you walk?
10 miles.
Come all the way from Brundage?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go eat.
Yes, sir.
Man, I done went and got me some Crow's chicken down in Brundage. Wally, this is Crow's chicken. Look at this sauce I got.
Oh, man.
This is a nugget snack from Brundage Crow's. This is the real Crow's with the real chicken nuggets like the old time. Big, thick, juicy, fried perfectly, just like the old days. And Crow's and Brundage, give them a call, 735-3005. I'm fixing to get, look at that.
Hey, put them on Armstrong.
Where? Man, give them a call. Brundage Crows. They cater. They even got fried catfish on Friday nights.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. Wabash. Cannonball. There's Tyler, number 62.
You got playing West Virginia right there? That's Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State right there.
Right guard. Tyler, welcome in, man. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks for having me.
What's
turn
up,
off the Wabash so we can talk. By the way, that's the Kansas State Wildcat fight song, the Wabash Cannonball.
Yeah.
How about that? You got the what is that? The Tennessee up there, the Rocky Top.
Rocky Top, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler, man, congratulations on a decent year and a great career so far at Kansas State. And I want to let everybody know this is Wally's nephew from Montgomery, Alabama. This is Laurie's son. Tyler is Laurie and Dr. Mitchell's son, the veterinarian in Montgomery, and he went off to Manhattan to play for the Kansas State Wildcats.
Yeah.
Man, well, just briefly, just tell us what it's like to play for the legendary coach Bill Snyder. I mean, was he just a figure of a man, a
Yes.
figure of a coach,
Yes.
or was he all in on practice and all in on everything?
So like up there, Bill Snyder was viewed as the Midwest's Bear Bryant, basically. Like everybody praised the guy. He was big time for practice. We had tough old school practices. Made sure that we got all the drills that we needed, all the team periods, and if we messed up, we had to go back and fix it. We couldn't cut corners. Yeah. So.
Well, I was just wondering, right, they said right at the end when Bobby Bowden was at the end at Florida State that the offensive coordinators and the defensive coordinators were pretty much running the team. Yeah. And that Bobby was just a figurehead. Mm-hmm. And I just kind of wondered how that played out with Coach Snyder.
That's kind of similar. He would kind of bounce back and forth between offense and defense during practice. He had a little tape recorder in his hand. He would say certain stuff
that he wanted to remember.
Yep. And then at the very end of practice, he would talk to us about it. But yeah, he was very balanced. He wasn't just one-sided coach.
Right.
He would bounce back and forth.
Right. So. Okay. Well, that's really neat. Well, man, y'all are 5-7 this year.
Yeah.
And I know that's disappointing to you, but it is what it is.
No bowl game.
No bowl game. That's the reason you're here with us.
Yeah.
But did the 5-7 year play any part of Coach Snyder finally letting it go?
I think it did. I definitely think it had something to do with it. I mean, it was kind of that. I think we had like a 10 or 12 year bowl streak going. Yep. And ever since I got there, I've been there for 4 seasons. And our first year, we went 6-7, lost to Arkansas in the Liberty Bowl. And then Texas Bowl year. The next year, we had a pretty good year. Went 9-4. Then last year went 8-5, 8-4, 8-5, whatever. And then this year we didn't go. So it was kind of a gradual decline, because I think whenever Coach came back, I don't know, 08, 09,
somewhere along there,
and kind of went up, won a conference championship in 2012.
Yep. Well, I remember when y'all played Mississippi State last year in the bowl game. You whipped up on that guy that was I forget his name.
A&M.
Yeah, it was A&M. Golly, you
Miles Garrett. Yeah,
Miles Garrett.
Yeah,
you did have a good game.
Yeah, I was putting it all on Facebook every time. He didn't.
He got me a couple times now.
Yeah.
Don't put that out. But no, I remember I was playing next to Scott France, and we were just like, you know what, just go out there and play ball.
There you go,
Can't
man.
really do nothing much else with it. So.
Man, what so far in your career at Kansas State, what's your most memorable game in your career? And also, tailing on that, what's the most memorable event in a game so far?
Okay, I would say the most memorable game would probably be the Texas Bowl. Me and Scott France and I were just talking to Miles Garrett about jazz music. I mean, we were just out there just shooting the bull with old Miles Garrett during this game. Just
of course, he's a millionaire now.
Yeah. No, we were just talking to him about music and what his plans were and stuff. That was a pretty memorable deal. Then you asked them.
You always wonder what the offensive and defensive line are talking about as they're going against each other. There you got it, folks.
It's not all. Yeah.
There you go.
It's not all trash talk. No.
That is pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
What was it like playing next to Reisner? He tickles me, man. That guy, is he a comedian? He's
yes. No. We're hotel partners and
travel.
Travel partners and. Gosh, I probably should be saying this, but we'd be staying up at midnight, just shooting the bull to
busting
each other.
Curfew. Look at there.
Yeah, curfew violation. Yeah. We had a great time. Playing next to him, I learned a lot. He would definitely hold me accountable if I didn't do anything right. I mean, he would definitely let me know it, which is fine. I mean, which is what should be done. Yeah. But no, he's in.
Y'all had a lot of touchdowns on that side, man.
Yeah.
I tell you.
He's gonna have a great NFL career. So.
You think he's going to be a commentator? I saw where he wants.
I guarantee he will. I mean,
he likes that.
He speaks great whenever he's up public speaking. I mean, it's just amazing how he can do it. So I bet. I mean, that's his goal. I think is to be a sportscaster.
Well, Tyler, you're headed to graduate school.
Yeah.
Tell us about your degree from Kansas State, and also tie in. Do you plan on using up your eligibility on the football field?
So I'm a senior in finance and accounting. I'll graduate in May, and then I'll start graduate school this next semester in the Master's of Accounting, and then I'll finish that up next spring, spring of 2020. Yep. And then I'll start to sit for the CPA. But I mean, I'm gonna have this as a backup plan. I'm gonna try and play NFL. I mean, if
that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. Do you think that maybe there's a future in the NFL? Maybe so.
Yeah, if it works out, like if I'm getting looked at, whatnot, I'm definitely going to go for it. But if there's no talk there, then I have this to fall back on, and I think I'll be successful.
You gonna stay out in Manhattan, or are you coming back to the Montgomery area?
I'm coming back. I'm definitely going to come back.
You know, a good friend of Neal's and myself, my neighbor Brian Meadows, played 10 years in Major League Baseball, and he always told me, he said, it was the right decision, he said, because you get one shot.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
that's
you
it.
get one shot at it. So, that's
I think so, too. If they're looking at you, man, take it.
You're big youngin'.
Take it and go with it. That's right. And Tyler, tell us, in your mind, what the biggest difference is when you jump from high school to Division I, and also when you moved from Montgomery to Manhattan. How did Kansas State find good old boy from Montgomery, Alabama?
Okay, this is a great question. So first, like how I got out there. So I went to a small private school. I went to Montgomery Academy, and wasn't really getting much looks. So my dad and I kind of hired a guy that we had heard through a prior recruiting visit, and he knew. I mean, his name's Gator. He's out in Atlanta, does an awesome job. And about a week before signing day, Coach Andre Coleman called Gator, said, "Hey, we need one more offensive lineman. Who do you have?" We gave him my name, and they watched the film. Then they called me. So so that's kind of how that happened. And then it's a big jump. I don't think kids really know what they're getting themselves into, because it's totally different from high school ball, and that's at least from what I went through, and I went through an old style coach. But so I mean, I would say just please get ready. It's going to be really, really tough on you.
Yeah, we have a lot of high school students to watch our show and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's a big time jump, and you want to make sure that that's what you want to do with it, because if not, then you'll end up calling it.
That's it.
Hey, what was the neatest stadium to play in?
I would say, gosh, there's a bunch. I'd say some of my top were probably definitely Texas. We played their 2017 season, went into double overtime, ended up losing the game, but I mean it was jam packed. I think it holds 101, 102,000.
Wow.
Something funny about that is right before overtime, it showed Matthew McConaughey up in his little suite area, and that got the whole stadium just going crazy. And I was like, you know what, that's pretty cool. I mean,
well, if that was your favorite stadium, is that the most college atmosphere?
I was going to also say Oklahoma State is awesome.
Boone Pickens putting all that money into that.
What about West Virginia? I saw them throwing popcorn.
Yes.
Player. What's the deal with that? Why are they throwing popcorn on that?
I don't know. That's just how they are. But yeah, I remember my first year going out there. Now West Virginia is a loud place. Morgantown, crazy place. I was going out there snapping during a pregame. These people just. Hey, Mitchell. Hey, and just saying awful words. I was like, oh my gosh. But
now, do y'all fly to most of your away games? Because they're all over the conference.
Fly to all the games except Kansas. Kansas is probably an hour and a half away.
Is that y'all's biggest rival?
Yeah. You gotta beat Kansas. Yes. I would definitely say Kansas. We don't like Texas either. We've never liked Texas at all. I'd say Kansas or Texas.
Good deal.
That's a good one there.
Man, do you and your teammates get to watch our show any?
Yeah. I was going to show this. Actually, every Saturday morning this fall, I would always wake up and I get up 7:30 after hopping in the shower, whatnot. I get on my iPad and just be going through Facebook, and then I see y'all, and I'll hit play and watch for 30 minutes.
Good.
Yeah, no.
Out in Manhattan, the power of Facebook.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's been a pipeline.
Man, that's awesome, man. Well, tell us what you and your teammates think about the new coach, Chris Kleinman. Have you met him? If you hadn't met him, what do y'all think of him? I mean, he's won 5 or 6 national championships in a row at North Dakota State. Have you met him? Have y'all?
So yes, we did get to meet him. The day he got hired, I can't remember, but he flew in after one of his practices to Manhattan. I believe it was on like a Tuesday night at like 9:30.
Yeah. So they're getting ready for the playoffs.
Yeah.
North Dakota State.
We got to meet him. Awesome guy, just awesome, personable coach, energetic, just gets you just motivated to play. I remember sitting in the team meeting, and we were like, "Dang,
you ready to play a game?
I got to play right now."
Oh, cool.
No, but he's a player's coach. I remember he got done meeting with us with all the cameras in there and stuff, and then he made everybody get out, like everybody leave, except the players. And he just talked to us, just kind of asked us questions like, "Hey, I'm here for you. You can just come talk to me about anything, any kind of problems. Just come talk to me. I mean, I can be a ear to listen to you." So I think it would be great, just because he'll bring some energy, passion, motivation to us. So.
Well, everybody in Troy was just holding their breath because they knew Neal Brown was going. So
was that the rumor with the players too?
Yes. We thought he was either going to be Neal Brown or Coach Kleinman.
Y'all knew it was down to them two?
Yes, knew it was down to those two guys. I talked to Gene Taylor. I'm pretty close to him, and he said, Neal Brown's very impressive guy.
Oh, he's been on our show, right? We're sitting before,
Very, very impressive guy. He's gonna have a great reputation wherever he ends up. I'm sure by next year he'll be gone to the top spot.
Probably
easily,
so. Especially if he has his 4th 10-win season in a row. Folks, we got Tyler Mitchell here, number 62 for Kansas State Wildcats, starting right guard, 3 years running. We hope you're enjoying this. We'll take another short break. We'll be right back.
Wally, what are you doing in that Mustang GT 350 out here at Pike County Ford?
Man, I'm about to buy this sweet ride and hit 231 and put my fuzz buster on there, bro.
Man, you're going to need a fuzz buster in that thing. Is that a 5-speed manual shift?
Yeah, it is. 5-speed like a race car, man.
Sweet ride. Look at the clutch, everything, man. Hey, up to $5,000 more than Kelly Blue Book value on your trade-in. Come see them at Pike County Ford. They're dealing.
Wally, what you got there? Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude. A cane pole and wigglers? Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good.
Well, I got on these. What you got?
I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin.
With a cane pole. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch your shark. Wait a minute. Break it. It broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get it next time. Good morning, everybody. This is Neal from Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. It's time for my morning biscuit. I want you to look how big that biscuit is. I'm going to put this butter on that biscuit. Came from the Pig Cafe out on North 3 Notch. Go see Yanni. Get you a real biscuit. Hey, Wally.
Hey.
What you got there?
Where'd you get that biscuit at?
This is Pig Cafe on North 3 Notch. Where'd you get that?
Oh, man, 231, one of those big box chain stores out there.
Man,
they even got a paper straw.
Man, look at the size of that little thing. Look at it. I'm about to put butter on this. It's 3 times the size of that.
I should have gone see Yanni.
Go to the Pig Cafe on North 3 Notch or call them for catering, 334-770-0134. Get a real biscuit.
Don't want a wimpy biscuit.
Wally, where you been, man?
Neal, I've been across the street
Good
over
Lord,
there.
what are you going to do with all that?
I was across the street over there. The line was out the door, man. And I saw the UPS store, so I thought I'd come in here and see if I
I'm
could
glad
get
you came to the UPS store.
Let me help you with that.
Good, look at this, man. Can you help him mail all this?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Good deal.
I'm getting everything for you.
Grade A customer service at the UPS store. Give them a call today, 566-9470. Don't go across the street. Go to the UPS store for all your copying, printing, and shipping needs.
By that one.
That's Culture Club, right?
No, not Culture Club. Come on, man.
That's Richard
Hardy. Yeah.
No.
Richard Hardy right there.
You remember that little clip you did where he was singing?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to say one thing, especially about my wife Holly. There, besides your mom, Phil, Catherine Ann, there's no other fan bigger than my wife Holly.
She gonna watch a Kansas State game now.
Anyway, a couple weeks ago, I'm in there cleaning the house, and she's in there cleaning, and I hear a bunch of clapping. I'm like, what is going on? She is watching live your award ceremony, and you won the Nancy
Bennett Award.
Tell us a little bit about that award.
So that's based on like the most energetic person, spirit, loyalty.
But you used to have, didn't you have a
that old Bobcat?
Bobcat.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you got to tell us a story.
Yeah, so-
that was on national news. They had you holding that thing up. What is that thing?
So
Explain.
2017 Texas Tech game. We had lost, I don't know, 2 or 3 games in a row, and our head equipment guy Al Serby brought this cat with us. I don't know why he did it. He just randomly did it, and he put it in. He put it inside the guest locker room, and we ended up winning the game in overtime. And so we just got back in the locker room, grabbed that Bobcat, and just started hopping around with it.
It made the news.
You're out there just holding it.
And so that thing traveled with us, and then the next time we traveled was to Boone's Pickens, Oklahoma State, and won that game. So we did the same dang
So you
thing.
had to take the cat.
Yes.
Yep.
Take the cat with us, and then our next travel was to the bowl game. Won the game, and then I guess that's where you see me on the sideline.
Yeah, that's when we saw it on ESPN showing you with it.
Yeah, we've already had some bowl games.
Oh yeah.
And I want to roll over some scores real quick. North Carolina A&T 24, Alcorn State 22. That was the Air Force Bowl.
That was a shootout too. I think one of my best friends transferred to North Carolina A&T.
Oh yeah, New Mexico Bowl. North Texas gets beat by Utah State 52-13, and the Utah State coach is going to Texas Tech, which is
Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, he took Kingsbury's job.
Yes. So I think that'll be something to look into because Cliff Kingsbury.
I think he's going pro.
Well, he's at USC, I think.
Did he go out there? But I still think some pro teams are looking at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be his future for sure. But no, he had a high-powered offense.
Yeah,
it was fast and it was those quick 10-yard outs, and we're just going to march it down the field.
Passes.
Yeah.
In the Auto Nation Cure Bowl, Tulane 41, Louisiana Lafayette 24. That was the only Sun Belt loss so far. Camellia Bowl, which I worked the sidelines, Georgia Southern 23, Eastern Michigan 21, and also Mr. Mack was there as well. And what a finish, huh? That was a heck of a football game. The R&L Carriers Bowl down in New Orleans, Middle Tennessee, gets whipped by App State 45-13, another Sun Belt victory. And tell us about the rest of these, Wally.
Neal had UAB 37, and Northern Illinois 13. San Diego State 0, Ohio 27. Marshall 38, South Florida 20. Florida International 35, Toledo 32, Western Michigan 18, BYU Cougars 49, brother.
Also, today we had this was today, or was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. The Birmingham Bowl, Wake Forest edges out Memphis 37-34. Did y'all watch that? That was a heck of a football game, too.
We watched that. There was I think the right tackle on that field goal unit kind of messed it up.
Don't you know he?
Well, because they iced him twice.
Don't you know they
then
bagged
there's
him
a
up
false start, and then
5 yards backwards, and the kicker couldn't handle it.
Timeout. When you were playing Texas, you hit a guy so hard you knocked him silly, and they called a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Hit him too hard.
What?
I don't know what that was about.
That was the craziest thing.
Apparently
Hit him
it
too
was.
hard penalty.
Yeah.
I talked about it on the show. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah, I don't know.
Coach Klein get on to you?
He didn't know if he didn't. He's like, son,
Hit him again.
just keep doing what you're doing. I was like, Coach, I'm sorry. I can't do much about it. But
We also had the Armed Forces Bowl, where Vegas told us that Houston was supposed to be the better team.
Yeah, somebody got fired over that.
Somebody got fired at Vegas?
Somebody got fired.
Army runs roughshod over Houston 70-14. And your hometown Trojans 42, Buffalo 32 last night in the Dollar General Bowl down in Hawaii. And if you stayed up late and watched the Hawaii Bowl, Louisiana Tech took care of the Rainbow Warriors, 31-14. La Tech beats Hawaii. And now we're ready for the day after Christmas, which is going to be Boise State and Boston College, which I think is going to be a good one in the Serve Pro Bowl. The Quick Lane Bowl, Minnesota versus Georgia Tech. Is Paul Johnson going to coach that game? Or is he already retired? I don't know. Anyway, Cheez-It Bowl, Cal versus TCU. And, of course, on the 29th, Wally, Alabama and Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl, and Clemson and Notre Dame in the Cotton Bowl.
Our Big 12 is Oklahoma gonna Alabama.
Give us a prediction right here, man.
They should definitely hang with them now.
They're gonna be able to score, aren't they?
Yes. I
Nah,
don't think anybody can stop
62-10 final score.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah.
You think Alabama's defense is that good?
Man, they're upset about
All right, let me give you
the
this.
Heisman.
Okay, Tua.
That is true. Yeah.
Tua's knee lasts a quarter and a half, and Hurts has to come in. What's the score?
58-10.
Oh yeah, we just lose 10 points. Alabama loses 10 points.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's got on them crimson sunglasses. Doesn't he?
You played against the guys. He's really that good?
He's really that good. I'm telling you,
Man,
now.
I'm telling you what.
He's really that good.
Oh, I don't.
All right.
Wally, last Sunday night we sat right here and you gave out the Lowry's locks. You reckon anybody paid attention?
Hey, they better, because you know what? If you did, you got a beach house in Panama City, because I went 6-6, man.
6-0
6
for the Lowry's
and
locks.
6, man.
Go down to Troy Bank of Trust, tell them you want the boat.
6-6, and I got some new locks, Neal.
Come on with it.
If I can
6-0
find them.
last week. That means be careful this week because everything comes back to the norm.
Oh, no, he don't. Okay.
Come on, man. Where's he locked?
I got them right here. Hold on 1 second. Right now.
Do we need to take commercial?
No, I got it right here.
All right, come on.
Take Alabama -14.
Woo.
Take Clemson minus.
He just said
Yes.
he just said Oklahoma's gonna hang in there. All right, go ahead. All right,
Okay, take
go ahead.
Clemson -11. You better take Auburn. Hey, I love this -4. I think Auburn's gonna just.
Do you really?
Damn
Hey,
like
update. Mr. Knox just texted me and said he's pretty sure. In fact, he knows that Paul Johnson is going to coach the Yellow Jackets in the bowl game. So
Okay.
there you go.
All right,
That might help
so-
you with your picks.
That's my 1, 2, 3, and let's go with Georgia Tech.
All right.
Georgia Tech's gonna win their favorite, and
You
I
going
like
with Paul Johnson on his retirement game?
on his retirement game. Let me ask you this: TCU, you played them too?
They weren't any good this year, were they? How did they get in the bowl?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can they beat
TCU
Cal?
got in and y'all didn't.
Yeah.
Can they beat Cal?
I think they can beat Cal.
Well, I'm gonna go. That's a
Cal
power
was down
pick.
both of you. Yeah.
All right, that's my 6.
Got it.
All right.
One more time, real quick. Call them out.
All right, Georgia Tech, take points. TCU, take points. Take Auburn. I got all
Bama,
Bama and Clemson. Oh, and my bad, and Michigan State.
Michigan State.
So all favorites.
Got you. You said Tech plus the points.
I mean, Tech's minus points.
Okay.
They're favorites.
All favorites. You taking all favorites?
All favorites, buddy.
Ooh, some underdog's gonna get something.
Huh?
Come on,
all
man.
favorites, bro. Hey, I went 6 for 6.
See, I know. Who am I to question? You're right.
I should have checked Jeff Ellis as well. I should
Yeah,
have.
he was out there playing golf today. You could have talked to
Yeah,
him.
we talked. Yeah, we love old Jeff now.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Jeff, he's good.
He gave us a shout out there. Hey, a little high school basketball action when we come back from our last break. We'll be right back after these messages.
What you got, man?
Man,
What's wrong with this thing?
I done wrecked my kayak, man.
What'd you do? Run into a weather buoy out there?
Yeah, I ran into one of those
Out in the
weather
Gulf?
dudes. Yeah, I sure did, man.
Unbelievable, man. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about all this?
I don't know,
We're
man.
gonna crack up
I got to
again.
go see that lady.
Any insurance?
Ma'am?
Insurance?
I don't have any
He
insurance.
should have went to Crease Insurance Agency out on 231 and got him some insurance. Now he's got to pay cash money for this kayak, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Listen to the beach worker right here. He's got to pay cash for his kayaks. Visit Mike Crease, the Crease Agency, the only insurance agent you'll ever need.
Dadgummit, man.
What's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing?
Oh, Neal, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke? I mean,
I don't know.
What
What I
chopped it all up over there.
Yeah, pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner with Turner Mowing at
Should've called.
334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job. Man, you got the real estate connection, man. Can't believe this. Deals going on, man. You got the calls up. What are you doing, man? Monopoly man. They don't play games up here in Alabama Real Estate Connection. action? Get out of here, man.
Hey, you got to get out of jail free card?
You got to call Toby and Dina Adams right here, 566-4765, the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They don't play games up here. They're dealing.
Hey, Neal, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night. Well, Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my car again. Got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I pulled
your leg muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hooks Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay. I hope you too.
Lionel Richie live.
Lionel Richie live.
I got that one. That was easy. From Tuskegee, Alabama. Right here.
We love some Lionel Richie.
Oh, yeah. Lionel Richie's the best, man.
10 minutes, folks. Y'all hang with us, man, before you go eat your turkeys.
A little bit of high school action over the last week. A lot of teams were in their holiday tournaments around the area. In the last week or so, Charles Henderson beats Andalusia, but they lost to Pike County. And Dothan loses to Central Phoenix City in the championship game of the Northview Christmas Classic. And here's a bunch of the games that were in the Northview tournament. Northview lost to Daphne in that tournament. Pike County beat Charles Henderson. Escambia County and Northview also Pike County beat in that tournament. Pike County is 7-3 on the year, and they're ranked 9th in 3A, Wally. So they jump straight over from football to basketball. Athlete's an athlete. I mean, they're really playing good. Dothan beat Daphne in that tournament. Escambia County also beat Northview in that tournament. Skip over to Eufaula. Eufaula beat Sumter Central to win the Lake City Classic basketball tournament. These are all these holiday Christmas tournaments everybody's having. And the Brantley girls won their own tournament by beating Sampson in the championship. Strawn beat Elba in that tournament on the boys' side of the bracket, and also Strawn ended up winning that Brantley Christmas tournament. And in that same Brantley tournament, Elba and Brantley both defeated Laverne also in that tournament.
And Neal, Ayrton beat Vernon. Goshen loses to Calhoun in a close one.
Yep.
Carroll lost to Barber County. Enterprise beat Auburn but lost to Brew Tech. Greenville lost to Andalusia, beat West Florida, and lost to Park Crossing. Pike Lib girls are 9-8 on the year, finishing 3rd in the Abbeville Christian Tournament. Pike Lib boys have won 7 straight and won their holiday tournament going away. Charles Henderson High School girls are still undefeated, even without the services of Maury Davenport. And Neal, Player of the Week, Andres Burney.
Andres Burney of Pike County.
Number 21.
Yep. Now, Wally, I looked on C2C schools, and I was trying to get how tall he was, and it listed him as 6'5". Now, and this is the guy playing in the middle for Pike County Bulldogs. But Johnny Bulldog texted me on Facebook and said, no, he's 6'8". So I don't know if he's 6'5" or 6'8", but let's just say he's a tall joker.
He's tall. Well, he wins our Marco's Pizza of the Week.
Andres Burney, number 21 from Pike County. You're the player of the Sports Chat with Neal and Wally Player of the Week. You win a one-topping Marco's Pizza. Just give them a call, pick it up, a free large one-topping pizza. Thank you, Marco's, for allowing us to give away these pizzas, and congratulations to number 21, Andres Burney. And I haven't been able to see him play yet, but I'm sure Troy Cable will want us to do a live game with him. So
I'm gonna get Tyler a Pizza of the Week one day.
You are?
Yeah.
You got to come to Troy to get it.
Deliver it to
The Manhattan.
Yeah. FedEx it overnight.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Wally, we not going to be able to go past high school basketball without giving the viewing audience an update on the suspension of Mayor Davenport. And you know, you don't want to do that, but it's part of the sports in our community here, so we need to do that. And after an appeal of the eligibility of Mayor Davenport by Principal Brock Kelly from Charles Henderson High School, the Alabama High School Athletic Association upheld its 1-year suspension penalty on Maori. Wally, the movement on social media has just been overwhelming. Just overwhelming.
National exposure.
Throughout the state of Alabama, throughout our community, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee.
USA Today.
I mean, USA Today, the movement on social media and print media has just been incredible, bashing the Alabama High School Athletic Association on them enforcing this
outdated
50-year outdated rule. But anyway, I don't think the social media movement is going to make a difference. That's just my opinion. I don't think that they're going to budge. In fact, I reached out to the Alabama High School Athletic Association, to some buddies of mine, and they just told me that, the rule that was violated can be changed, probably needs to be changed. It would take several months to go through the process of changing the rule. And by the time the rule got changed, Mayor would be graduating high school. Yeah. So it would be fruitful either way. But poor Mayor, you get one shot at a senior season.
Oh, yeah.
One shot. Think about all the senior memories you make playing your sport as a senior in high school, and how you talk about those for the rest of your life, and remember those senior memories with your buddies and all. And she's missing out on that.
Yeah, and what gets me, Neal, and I'm not bashing the Alabama High School Athletic Association, but I will say this, that is very poor leadership in their command when all you have to offer is to say, I'm just behind the rule. She broke the rule. Well, it's not like that. And I think that's what the community, I think that's what even the attorneys went in there and said, listen, I mean, if you get a speeding ticket, the judge can put you in jail for 5 days. That's the law.
That's the law.
You broke the law. By God, you're going to serve 5 days. But you know what? There's the letter of the law and the spirit of the law, and even Dan Smith did a great job doing it, and the Dothan Eagle.
Yep.
I'm giving them a shout out.
Yep.
They came out and said, there's a way that you've been suspended, time served, and you're going to begin your play over this old, outdated 1978 rule, and that is just bad leadership, and I'm calling them out on TV that you stand behind, it's just a rule. It's sad, and I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated for the Davenport family because they're good folks, and you're punishing a girl that's your dadgum best player in the state of Alabama and number 15 in the nation. You're punishing that girl for no reason at all, and I'll say it.
And
no reason.
USA Basketball came out and admitted.
Yeah, and they admitted it.
They said, hey, we cut the check accidentally.
And I'll say, shame on you. And I'm telling you again, shame on you to violate that poor girl last season. It's sad. And I missed a putt because y'all brought that up. I mean, I had like a 4-foot putt.
Yeah. Again, there's no doubt the rule was broken. The check came mistakenly. The money was sent back honestly. But the rule got broke in the middle of that. And people should be able to read between the lines and not punish a child that's going to miss out on incredible memories and incredible things that don't need to miss out on.
Yeah,
it's happening right in front of our eyes.
Yeah,
and
they can't justify. I mean, I think that's the argument, Neal.
Right.
I mean, they cannot.
They just come out and say it's a rule, and
that's poor leadership on that organization. Yeah. Very, very poor leadership.
But Tyler, USA Basketball, she played on the national team over the summer.
That's like the Olympics. Really? Yeah, I mean, in Mexico City.
And there's only 2 high school basketball players on the team. And those 2 high school basketball players got checks cut to them accidentally.
Yeah.
Well, they sent the money back.
Well,
let me tell you.
Now, wait a minute. Now, she's suspended now because of that.
Oh, now listen to this. Illinois, which has great leadership, understood what happened. And you know what they did?
Made an error.
They made the error. They rectified it. And guess what? Their leadership says you can play.
It was
time served, but not in Alabama because apparently our leadership is not there. And again, I hate to rant on that.
And there's no basketball games coming up this week. All the schools are adjourned for Christmas break, and so is the sports action. So I don't have a list of games coming up over the next 7 days. But next Sunday night, we will convene.
Aren't we off next Sunday?
No.
I thought we were off next Sunday.
Hey, you can't have a night off.
Yeah, we can.
No, you can't. I'll do it by myself.
Well, it's New Year's Eve, ain't it?
It don't matter. You won't be popping the champagn until 4 hours after the show.
Bottle rockets and stuff.
Yeah.
Santa's bringing some bottle rockets.
College basketball, Kansas takes their first loss. Yeah. And
you big Kansas basketball fan.
It'll be between Duke and Tennessee, who will be number 1. Alabama's doing good. Auburn lost to NC State this week. They might bump out of the top 10, not sure. Troy has won 3 in a row. wins over UAB and Western Kentucky this week. So on a roll right there. Hey, tonight in pro football, Kansas City is at Seattle. If Seattle wins, they get the wild card.
Go Seahawks, baby.
Go Chiefs.
34-8.
What are you talking about?
Hey, thanks for checking in this week. We'll see you next
Merry
Sunday
Christmas.
night right here. Merry Christmas.
God
Thanks for
bless
coming,
you.
Tyler.
Thanks,
Thank you for having me.